eyes turning to slits, faces glitching.
Who were living in exclusion, who were living in...
Look around, and your next glance might just meet with a reptilian. Their existence is more than just a myth. Get ready to step into a world where dark conspiracies shape the truth, and simple sights hide more than meets the eye. Rumors about government ties with aliens reached new heights in 2012 when a short clip from former US President Barack Obama's speech went viral. In the footage, viewers claimed to spot a Secret Service agent with an alien-like appearance in the crowd. From certain angles, the agent's features seemed unusually sharp, even taking on a greenish hue. Alien enthusiasts saw this as proof of extraterrestrials working alongside the president. Skeptics, however, argued it was nothing more than a trick of lighting and camera angles. What do you think? Evidence of aliens or just an optical illusion? Spiky smile. Could there be more truth to the reptilian humanoid theory than we imagine? Entrepreneur Lee Rosenberg allegedly sparked suspicion during a conference when, while speaking to Obama, his teeth appeared to transform into sharp fangs. His distinct features, like his sharp jawline and aquiline nose, only added fuel to the rumors. Things took an even stranger turn when people discovered this part of the footage had been edited out of the original video. Many netizens believed this was proof of something being covered up. The authorities' silence only deepened the mystery, leaving people wondering what secrets might be hidden. What do you think really happened? Reptilian human. Glitches happening on TV or on camera are nothing new. But what if they are so meticulous and bizarre that it's hard to pass them off as such? Like this one. This woman on TV was giving an interview. Everything looked normal. But it wasn't really. Suddenly, when she blinked her eyes, they turned into slits for a split second. The moment was so quick it's hard to take notice, but netizens were quicker to point it out. Reptilian eye glitches are the most common, according to popular belief. It's the most basic indicator to look at, to identify if the person is actually a hybrid or not. Scaly human. Are you still denying the existence of a superior reptilian race that's trying to take over our world? Then you have to see this. Going viral on the internet, this clip has shocked the netizens and experts alike. A leaked footage seemed to show a humanoid figure with all of its body covered in scales and snake-like skin. Although people are still skeptical about these hybrid beings, this clip was claimed to be proof that the authorities are trying to sweep the truth under the rug. I don't know about you, but our world is becoming stranger with each passing day. Tillan in crowd. Back in 2012, during the Olympics Games held in London, a very strange-looking guy was seen in the crowd. A guy with a completely dark body seemed to blend in the crowd. With ghostly pale eyes and unusual features, it didn't look quite human. What made the sighting even more strange was how no one around seemed to notice his presence. When the clip ended up on the internet, many people thought it was the reptilian human. Some even went ahead by saying that the Olympics might be rigged by these disguising creatures. Perry's eye twitch. Few years ago, this clip of Katy Perry became the talk of town. On stage during her performance, she caught twitching her eye and freezing in a moment for some seconds. Watching this footage, people guessed she may have alien skin or some disease. But 2 years later, in an interview, she dismissed all the theories and cleared it was nothing extraordinary, just an eye twitch.
You have to help me with your fans because they were a little worried about you. They saw this video of your eye twitching. Are you okay?
You mean this one?
And in a live recording, she did it again. It was hard to believe, as in another show, she strangely puffs her neck in a live show, just like a frog.
Oh, God.
Right there, she rolled her eyes in a strange way and stared at his colleague. These scenes gave proof that she might belong to amphibians or reptilian humans.
This is bad. This is... Oh, Jesus!
Evil doll. I'm sure we all know this guy. This is Darren, famously known as I Show Speed. During one of his live streams, viewers noticed something creepy. The doll he was holding was apparently something far more. To an untrained eye, it wouldn't seem like much, but if you take a closer look, you'll see the doll's eyes moving on their own. Not only its eyes blinking, but its mouth also moving. After seeing the clip, folks were scared for the young guy, that the doll must be a possessed one. Some even claim that seeing how Darren suddenly rose to fame, he also might have struck a deal with the devil. And this doll was proof. Street CCTV. This time, CCTV camera captured what you have probably never thought of. At nighttime, two humans were walking in the street. Everything was fine, but their eerie faces were not like humans. One of them had long reptilian-like ears and an almond-shaped head, and the other one spotted with a dark face with no clear features. This clip was quite disturbing for residents, and they were scared what if there would be a hidden alien base in their town. Mark Zuckerberg.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human, still.
You know the guy who created Facebook has been trending lately, and not for good reasons. Many have noticed him behaving strangely, from sitting in odd positions to drinking water as if it's for the first time. These moments have fueled wild theories that he might be a reptilian creature in disguise. The speculation only grew when he once slipped up, claiming he was human.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human.
Yeah, not very convincing. Some believe these theories aren't entirely far-fetched, pointing out how Zuckerberg often seems like he's trying to fit in among humans. Though he's addressed and dismissed the claims, his behavior keeps people talking. What's your take on all this?
Mark, are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard.
Inhumane Eyes. During a live TV broadcast, a man was caught on camera staring eerily without blinking or moving. His unsettling expression alone was enough to send chills, but then his eyes began to shift, turning into slits. Yeah, definitely a reptile. While no one seemed to notice the transformation at the time, the footage didn't escape the internet's attention. Many viewers claimed it was undeniable proof that reptilian aliens are secretly among us. What do you think? Is it real evidence? Or just a strange coincidence? Among Us. Jeff Bezos, Johnny Depp, Cristiano Ronaldo, even the Pope. Looks like not even the closest to us can be trusted anymore. All these people were accidentally captured on camera, acting in weird ways. Eyes turning to slits. And the strangest of them all was this. Looks like the judge was trying to communicate with Johnny Depp through eyes. Or should I say telepathically. Just see how he got closer trying to get a good look. Were hidden forces involved in Depp's trial and helped him win? People even saw the Pope not looking human at all. While scratching his nose, he accidentally pulled on what seemed to be his face mask. Can you tell what's going on with all these people? Share your thoughts in the comments. Live stream proofs.
Is one of the main reasons they don't have them right now. So when you speak...
During a live stream show, an odd thing happened. While giving an interview, the reporter blinked his eyes. His eyeballs changed in an unusual way and were divided into slits. And normally, it does not happen to humans. Later, it became coral that reptilians are controlling.
Is one of the main reasons they don't have them right now. So when you speak...
2 years later, another clip was seen in which a news reporter was caught on camera changing her eye's shape into bulging alien eyes.
And minimizing civilian casualties have long been a cornerstone of the counterinsurgency doctrine.
This footage went viral on the internet. People came up with 100 theories. Some believe she must be part of the reptilian race, or maybe the world's media is also controlled by secret societies. Skeptics simply debunked and passed them off as simple glitches.
And minimizing civilian casualties have long been a cornerstone of the counterinsurgency doctrine.
Black man. Did this alien also get an uploading fever? Have a look yourself. Clips of this humanoid with dark, eerie features have been making waves online. Jet black eyes and sharp cuts on his body. People thought aliens have finally presented themselves to the world. But wait before you think this is the real deal. This is actually Anthony Lafredo, who was so obsessed with otherworldly creatures that he decided to become one himself. He called his modification the Black Alien Project. He changed his features like aliens through different surgeries. Would you think to reach this level of obsession? Devilish face. During a basketball match in Indonesia, this woman in the audience caught everyone's attention. Sitting motionless among other people, she looked old, making many think she was possessed or went into a trance of sorts. But when a close-up of her face came into view, things took a turn. She had injury marks all over her face, and her eyes were all black, with no white in them. It looked like the devil was present among the audience. The clip left folks conflicted. Some thought her evil presence was real. Others said it might just be a practical prank. Hillary Clinton. Casually known as the Lizard Queen, these clips of Hillary Clinton have gained attention online. She has been captured multiple times behaving strangely, and something about her demeanor doesn't seem right. Be it her face suddenly featuring a reptilian pattern, or her eyes glitching like she's turned to her reptile self. Hillary has managed to remain relevant to the conspiracy community. Recently, a very bizarre clip of her took the internet by a storm. She was seen taking a glass of water. But before she could take a sip, she apparently spilled some green-colored substance in the glass, took a small sip, and put the glass back down. We all know some reptiles have venom, so could it be possible that reptilian humanoids also have venom? The story just gets wilder with each new clip. Trump's guard. A video from Trump's inauguration parade has sparked online curiosity, showing a Secret Service agent with an unusually still hand. Some believe it was a tactical arm hiding his real hand, which they speculate might be hidden under his coat. Now, why would he need to hide his real arm? Well, might be because his arm showed visible signs of him being a reptilian hybrid, but moments in the footage show the agent's fingers moving, especially when he closes the car door, suggesting the hand might be real. While some remain unconvinced by the idea, others found it was clear evidence of Trump being in contact with some controlling elite overlords. Shapeshifting Reporter.
Not fast. I haven't pre-read any of this. Brittany won't make it to the age 30. Lindsay.
Let's take a look at this more than a decade-old clip that recently resurfaced on the internet. Apparently, people think this reporter was a reptile human undercover. Just list her how she hissed mid-speech, and if that wasn't creepy enough, her face suddenly started deforming into features similar to a reptile. Her colleagues seemed to call her out on her erratic behavior, but she didn't give any satisfactory answer. Even after being criticized online, no one from the new channel or the anchor herself came forward to clarify, leaving the mystery unsolved.
Not fast. I haven't pre-read any of this. Brittany won't make it to the age 30. Lindsay.
Irish reporter.
Splinter off, and they did that for the most part. And police officers.
If the claims of a secret controlling race are true, wouldn't you think they must be operating confidentially? But what if I tell you they've been sloppy, leaving proofs here and there? Like this footage, recorded during a reporter's broadcast, the woman's face suddenly changed. taking up a strange pattern that looked very similar to a reptile. The face mangled to the point of no identification. The cameraman and the woman herself remained completely clueless of what was happening, except the camera had captured the whole thing. A poorly disguised reptilian or something else. I'll let you be the judge of that.
They did that for the most part, and police officers...
Caught in 4K.
The issues that remain are minor.
According to famous conspiracy theory, people in politics are merely reptilians in disguise, and this seemed real when this clip went viral. During a 2012 press conference, former Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel's eyes appeared to change, sparking a frenzy of theories about his true identity. People claimed his eyes transformed momentarily, with some thinking this was evidence of reptilian features. Even the woman standing behind her seemed suspicious to many, standing completely motionless, with a very sad-looking face. Folks were sure there's definitely something that the government doesn't want the public to find out. Facial malfunction. During a live ceremony, these guys were wrapping things up when this odd sight was captured. The woman standing beside the guy seemed a bit out of it. Her eyes blinked slowly, and then suddenly her face started acting on its own, but she recovered in an instant like nothing happened. The erratic behavior was noticed by everyone and was even caught on camera. Netizens claimed she was probably under the influence. Some even said that she might be part of the MK Ultra program, a secret CIA mind-controlling project from the mid-1900s. Do you think this glitch was a mistake made by her handler that day? Share your thoughts in the comments. Bush family charade. While giving an interview back in 2007, Jenna Bush, the daughter of former American President George Bush, was seen looking not very human. Her face seemed to change, and it might look like a camera glitch at first, but the way it only appeared on her face and disappeared within seconds made many believe it was her face changing to a reptilian form. It seemed to support the conspiracy about the family in charge. And it wasn't the only time the Bush family came under fire. Here's another clip, this time of George Bush himself, where his eyes seemed to glitch during an interview. Slits appeared in his eyes. Could it be just a glitch, or the Bush family's hiding secrets? Glitching eyes. Not just celebrities, looks like the media industry is also pretty influenced by unexplainable glitches, like this one. This reporter's eyes seemed abnormal during a live broadcast. As she blinked, her eyes appeared on her lids, like she was a reptile. The moment lasted only a split second, but the eagle-eyed folks were able to point it out and speculate what might be the reason behind the sudden shift. Was it a reptilian human sighting, a mere glitch, or was this clip just a hoax, like many claimed? Strange walker. A CCTV camera in a remote area captured this bizarre footage, and locals in the region are scared for their lives. When the footage from the camera was reviewed, people saw a very strange-looking figure walking down the road. Hunched over, walking slowly. It wasn't just its giant presence that didn't make sense. It was also the way it looked. Humanoid body with a long tail trailing behind, it was definitely not a human. When netizens saw the clip, they thought this was a real-life reptilian human out on a walk. More than its presence, everyone was scared if it could cause any danger. Disappearing attendee.
Evening for you tonight. Philip Seymour Hoffman winning for Best Actor.
We've all heard of mysterious disappearances, but this one unfolded in plain sight. During a red carpet interview with Scarlett Johansson, this woman in black dress walked behind her, but she never made it to the other side. Moments later, a man walked through the same spot as if nothing unusual had happened. It seemed as though the woman had vanished into thin air, yet no one at the event appeared to notice. The internet quickly buzzed with theories, suggesting she might be a time traveler or possess a hidden superpower. I wouldn't know about the disappearance, but it'd be cool to disappear anytime on a whim.
Evening for you tonight. Philip Seymour Hoffman winning for Best Actor.
Camping surprise. If you're planning on a camping trip, you gotta see this one. While camping out in the woods, a group of friends encountered something they couldn't comprehend. Setting up the tent and other things, one of them suddenly spotted strange movement on top of their camper van. Scared, they all stepped away. There was a strange creature on the roof of their van, but seeing the sudden commotion, it disappeared in the back. None of the guys had an idea what this creature was, or if it was just a wild animal. As the clip was short and blurry, its features were also not captured clearly, leaving its true identity unknown to this day. Live statue. In a live interview, this woman in the back seemed to be acting in an odd way. She just stood there seemingly unaware of her surroundings. It looked like she was just there only physically. Non-blinking eyes, not even a single movement. She was completely out of it. As the clip made rounds on the internet, people thought she was possessed. Others even went ahead saying she was just a statue. Could the infamous reptilian race now be testing on common people? As no context was provided for the clip, it has remained a mystery. Frozen mid-walk.
Can I have one picture, Gaga, please? For 8 days, can I have one picture, please?
The conspiracy regarding celebrities being under control of some demonic powers has reached Lady Gaga. The claims became viral when she was seen behaving unusually. In this video from a few years ago, she was seen frozen in place while walking toward her car. For a moment, it appeared as though she was in a trance-like state, unaware of her surroundings. Once she snapped out of it, she calmly continued to her car as if nothing had happened. In another clip, she strangely glitched. The guy asked a question, and she just went into a state of shock. Could these strange moments hint at something mysterious, or is there a simpler explanation? What do you think? Rooftop Creeper. A few years back, a man was troubled by strange thudding noises on his roof. Whenever he went to check, he found nothing unusual. Since the sounds always occurred at the same time, he decided to stay up and wait in his backyard, phone in hand, ready to capture whatever was causing the disturbance. To his shock, he spotted a strange creature cautiously making its way across his roof. Startled by the man's sudden presence, the creature froze for a few seconds before realizing the danger and darting across the roof. The man rushed to the other side, but by the time he got there, the creature had vanished without a trace. Wild beast. A group of friends out in the forest caught a terrifying scene. A giant figure with dark eyes and mouth seemed to be feasting on something. As it noticed being chased by humans, it instantly jumped back on its back and moved away. This scene sparked enough curiosity, but no one could identify its origin. Safely, they leave the forest. It might be a beast who does not like being invaded by humans. The mystery is still unresolved. Weird humanoids. A man out in the forest had an encounter with a hidden creature. Calmly walking, when he entered an unexplored side, a skinny humanoid appeared. It had a large head and a thin body. On noticing the camera, it tried to snatch it. It shook off the camera, and the man ran away. Alien mummy. Almost 2 years ago, an archaeologist, while exploring a hidden cave, went through something strange. He saw a golden statue preserved on the wall holding an object in its hands. First, he thought that it was a sculpture, but its unhuman features were unsettling to him. It just looked like a reptile and had scales on its body. After watching this footage, it is clear that reptilians might have existed in this world since centuries before. Shapeshifter.
Then I'll be the Muslim to give the answer.
An old man was caught on stage while addressing people. Suddenly, while talking, his shape totally transformed for a moment, and his face just looked like a reptilian being. When this clip was released on the internet,
of that religion, and the father was the priest there,
people found it really unsettling. Some people called him a shapeshifter, but others were not ready to believe, and suggested it could have been a video bug or the result of low-quality broadcast signals.
Of that religion, and the father was the priest there.
Greasy Creature. During a deep cleaning of a tunnel, a worker had an encounter with a weird-looking creature. Greasy body, inhuman features, and the long spikes on its body made it look horrible. After crawling for some seconds in water, it stood up and surprisingly showed its eerie three-fingered hands with long nails. Noticing the camera, it started dancing. This clip baffled people what this creature could be. Still, it's a mystery, as no one could tell for sure. Swallowed grasshopper.
Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death.
In 1995, while doing live news reporting, a man was hit by a grasshopper, and suddenly his tongue came out like a frog and swallowed it in his mouth. Watching this clip, people surely thought there must be an amphibian human race. Or maybe he could be a part of the MK Ultra project, and that the experiment of controlling humans on him went wrong, and his tone changed in front of the camera.
School that led to Chris Wood's death.
Forest jumper. Trail camera in the forest captured this bizarre-looking girl. She was hanging from the tree with long hands coming out from her back, and suddenly, when she jumped down, started running on her legs. How was she able to draw her limbs like this? Folks online thought that she was possessed or had some superpower. We don't know whether it might be a demon or probably could be a glitch in the Matrix. Transforming human. Recently, this video was circulating on the internet. It showed a woman hugging a man, and within some seconds, it transformed into a guy right in front of the camera. Everyone around her remained shocked, and the guy runned away in fear. Netizens online gave theories that this woman had some extraordinary power to transform, or it could be a clear prank to fool people. What do you guys think about it? Tell me in the comments! Night transformation. Nowadays, shapeshifters are common in the town. Look at this night's CCTV footage. It showed a cat running, and suddenly, after hitting in the car, it became a human. It started walking like a human on a footpath, and the camera showed a blurry face with glowing eyes. Another similar footage was released anonymously, which showed a cat, after passing beneath the tree, transformed into a man. Perhaps there was some ghost or hidden entity above the tree responsible for this transformation. What do you think? Dwarf Demon. This footage was captured from an abandoned place. It showed a tiny humanoid creature ripping up the flex from the wall, and then rapidly crawled away. As the camera captured its face, it was spooky, with white eyes and wild mouth. It seemed like a possessed creature, or maybe it had run away from captivity. Watching this video, people guessed it could be a demonic dwarf, or some dismissed the clip as a hoax just to create horror among people. Abandoned house mystery. Two friends were exploring an abandoned house at night. Walking inside, they saw a creature peeking out from behind the wall. Its face looked pure evil, with its dark eyes, red mouth, and horns. Before they had a chance to come face to face, they ran for the hills, never looking back. Could it be an evil ghost or some unknown creature taking refuge in the abandoned house? With no further information, The truth about this clip remains unknown. Winged Demon. An explorer out in the woods in the middle of the night witnessed something that seemed out of this world. In the distance, a gray giant humanoid was sitting above a cliff. It moved its head slowly, and 2 wings rose from its back, and as it turned its head around, it looked like it was feasting on something. When this video was posted online, folks theorized it could be a real-life vampire thriving in the wild. Or could it be some creeper looking for unsuspecting explorers? Secret Agent. A camera recorded far more than just this guy talking. The man you see standing behind. Is he even human? Basically, the footage showed the guy's eye glitching. Did you catch it? The moment was so short, it could easily be neglected, but the eagle-eyed viewers caught it. His eyes turned into slits for a moment. Usually this happens to the people belonging to the reptilian race. Might be he was also there as a member of secretive society observing the interviewee. Into the air. A man wearing a long black gown appeared on camera. He seemed to be in a rush and walked right past the net without even touching or opening it. It's like he disappeared into thin air. Watching this, an old woman nearby tried to do the same, but got a punch. Poor thing. Was this man a reptilian human, or had some secret superpower? Speculations rose that this video was just a glitch, but enthusiasts were sure it was the real deal. Now it's time for today's open discussion. Is this clip for real? This man with very strange-looking hands took off his face, or should I say, mask. As soon as the disguise came off, a terrifying sight emerged. The guy's real face looked nothing like a human, covered in reptilian pattern, long nails, and scaly skin. It seemed like the conspiracy theories had come to life. As the clip went viral online, people thought the secret government was hiding, now finally revealed. Skeptics, on the other hand, thought this was just a hoax. Don't forget to share your thoughts on this. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.